At Jolie Chevrolet in Clinton, find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back, the professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Ozark Health is a wonderful diamond in the rough, I call it.
Living in a rural community, having access to healthcare is critical. It has been a blessing to our community.
Not that I want to go to the hospital, this last place that I really want to go, but this is a place I'd recommend to anybody.
There's nothing like the individual care that you get here. It's phenomenal.
Our purpose for being here is to serve people. It fills me with pride that we're able to do that.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
And back here at Yellow Jacket Arena, if you're watching on the live stream at home, you'll see the Clinton Yellow Jacket police officers leading the police and fire departments of Van Buren County onto the floor. And this is police and fire night here in honor of all these guys that sacrificed their time away from their families to help other families at time of need. And I think the athletic department presented each and every one with a T-shirt commemorating tonight. And if you're looking tonight, you'll see a good turnout tonight of police and fire here from the county. And a standing ovation from the crowd here tonight as everybody rises to their feet. At halftime, it's all Clinton. They lead by a score of 35-19. They led 20-9 at the end of the first quarter. Scoring for the Hall Warriors, Kellyon Harris has 2 points, Landon Hill with 2, Jaden Slaughter with 4, Vance Cunningham with 2 points, also McCrory with 3, and Gary Johnson has 4 points. For the Yellow Jackets, 4 Jackets have scored tonight. Gus Scroggins off the bench with 5 points, including a three-pointer. Russ Hensley with 6 points. Both of those came on three-point baskets. Zane Widener, 7 points in the first half. And the leading scorer for the Yellow Jackets tonight, the senior, Brody Emberton. He has 17 points on the night, including 2 three-point baskets. Yellow Jackets have 5 three-pointers here in the first half. Jackets were 2 of 3 at the free throw line in the first half for 67%. Hall was 2 for 4 for 50%. If you just tuned in, Lady Yellow Jackets win again tonight. They win by a score of 63-28 over the Hall Warriors. Their conference record now 6-0 on the season. They stand all alone in first place at the end of the first half of the conference schedule, and they are now 15-6 on the year. Lady Yellow Jackets have won 6 in a row now, and 11 of their last 12 ball games. Jackets will be on the road Friday night as they travel to Pulaski Robinson. Those games will tip off at 6 o'clock. Thursday night, the Yellow Jackets travel to Heber Springs play junior high basketball. 2 7th grade games followed by the junior girls and the junior boys. That junior girls game will be for definitely the lead in the conference and possibly the conference championship, as both teams are tied with 1 loss. And so you want to get over to Heber. There'll be no broadcast, so you might want to get over to Heber to watch that one as the Yellow Jackets travel across the lake. Need to mention the Laura Johnson and the Clinton Drama Department. They've got the presentation of Charlotte's Web coming up in April. Mark this on your calendar. April 28th and 29th, there'll be 2 shows. They start at 7 o'clock. If you contact the high school office, you can get a $15 reserved seat that will put you in the center section for the show. You can also buy a VIP ticket for $30, which gives you 2 reserved seats and a T-shirt. Or the day of the show, it'll be adults $10 and students $8. But it'll be a presentation of the children's book Charlotte's Web, and that'll be April 28th and 29th, both show times at 7 o'clock. I want to remember the 1999 team will be honored on January the 31st. That's the 1999 Lady Yellow Jackets. They held the school record for the most wins in a season until it was broken last year. It stood for 23 years before the Lady Yellow Jackets broke it last year with 31 victories. Also, mark your calendar for February the 7th and February the 14th. The Little Bees will be here. Judy King and the Little Bees will perform on February the 7th and February the 14th. Also on February the 14th, it's Pack the House Out night. It's senior night. Heber Springs is coming to town, so we want to fill this place up on February the 14th. Mark that on your calendar and come on out and enjoy the fun as the Yellow Jackets will take on the Heber Springs Panthers and honor one of the great groups of seniors to come through Clinton High School. And don't forget, end of February, regional tournament right here in Clinton. It'll be the final week of February, and it should be some great basketball Wednesday through Saturday. And if you're a basketball junkie, come and watch games for 4 straight days. Well, we're back to action here. Yellow Jackets have it to start the second half, and the Jackets lead by a score of 35-19.
And Clinton opens up with Ethan Biggs, Carter Holland, Zane Widener, Brody Emerton, and Russ Hensley. Brody Emerton led all scores in the first half with 17 points in the ball game. Almost outscored the entire Hall High Warrior team. So let's see what Brody does here in the second half. Clinton back to that 1-3-1 zone defense. Tough for Hall to decipher maybe in the first half. Ball's loose in the lane. Scramble for it. Warriors recover. 15 seconds on the shot clock. High post, breaking down the baseline, and the dunk inside. Well, if you want to try to defeat a 1-3-1 zone defense, maybe that's how you do it. That's the first time tonight we've seen that, as they get it to the high post and they break from the baseline, get by the defender, the pass, and put it up and in for the dunk. 35-21. Clinton passes inside to Zane Widener. It's knocked out of his hands high in the air, and the Warriors come down with it. Quickly up the floor in transition. Holland defending, shot off the glass, good. So a little spark offensively by the Warriors. 4 points here to start the second half. It's 35-23.
Yeah, cut the lead back to 12. Yellow Jackets wasted some possessions in that second quarter.
And another steal by the Warriors. They knock away the pass, long pass down the floor. Widener knocks it out of bounds. Keep it with Hall on the baseline.
You had maybe a chance to put Hall away there in that second quarter and kind of played along with them, made some turnovers, and went into the halftime up 16. They've now cut it to 12. And now it's going to be an offensive foul on a push-off against Hall.
Preparing to get clear for the inbounds pass. And it's first foul of the second half. 6:40 clock running, 35-23. Hall, they might like to pick up the pace. I don't know. Got that transition basket, had those steals. Might like to get up and down the floor if they can. Hensley, good pass inside, past the defender. Widener, reverse layup, can't get it to go. Rebound, loose. Emberton gets it, misses. And Hall comes away with it.
Well, as hot as the Yellow Jackets started the first quarter, that's how cold they are to start the third quarter. Scoreless here in the first 2 minutes of the quarter.
Warriors behind the three-point line. On the drive, and a offensive foul called as Ethan Biggs takes the charge. Good job, Ethan. Looks like he will check out of the ball game. Dawson Burgess returns for the first time in the second half.
Ethan pretty tough. He took a pretty good lick there. Ethan is tough. See, I think maybe his uncle, Coach Biggs, up there, retired now. Longtime coach at Scotland and Clinton, and the Yellow Jackets turn it over again.
But Hall recovering the basketball, standing out of bounds on the baseline. Officials going to give it right back to Clinton. .548 in the third, 35-23 is the lead. Clinton has led the entirety of the ball game. Carter Holland back near midcourt and stolen away from him. Hall down the left side. Widener up to defend. Blocks the shot out of bounds. I thought that might be an easy two for the Yellow Jackets. Zane is able to get up and block it and avoid the foul. Inbound the ball. Three-point shot. Widener blocks that one. Into the hands of Carter Holland. Ahead to Brody Emberton. 2-on-3. Into the lane. Pull up. Shot. Misses. Rebound. Widener tries to save it back in bounds. The official's going to say he had a foot out. Goes to Hall. Still 35-23. Athleticism by Zane Widener. Long pass. Down to the block. And this time Zane whistled for the foul. The pass was high. Got over him. Down to the block. Foul on the shot attempt. Only Zane's second foul, though. The team's first of the second half. 2 free throws for Hall.
I think we mentioned one of the upcoming dates we have on the calendar. Want to mark on your calendar February the 7th. That's going to be Maddie Cabana night here at the arena, as the Clinton Yellow Jacket Booster Club is going to honor her historic 2022 track and cross-country season. That'll be February the 7th, Maddie Cabana night here at the arena. I'm not sure if anybody has more fans than Maddie Cabana. She is a rock star here in the community.
Hall goes 1 for 2 at the line. Clinton with the basketball. Out of bounds and back to the Warriors. So another turnover against Clinton here to start the third quarter. We're 3 minutes into it. 35-24. Clinton yet to score, I believe, here in the second half.
Yeah, Clinton's gone 3 minutes without a basket, and you let Hall back in the game, you might have a dogfight on your hands.
3-point shot by Hall. Won't go. Holland with the rebound. Takes it out of the air. Over to Widener. Zane across midcourt. Defense in front of him. He's going to accelerate, get in the lane, draws the contact, and that's going to be a blocking foul. We'll send Zane Widener to the free throw line.
Let's hope Zane okay, getting up a little slow. He's probably been hit harder than that in a football game before.
And we'll see if he can shake that one off. He'll limp a little bit to the free throw line, but he's going to stay in the ball game.
Zane 7 points in the first half, 1 of 2 at the line.
He'll miss the first. He'll have a second. He's still a little stiff. We'll see if he comes out of the ball game after this free throw attempt or not. No signal yet from the sideline. Coach Judson Smith. Matter of fact, Coach Smith's going to take a seat. Widener's second free throw is up and good. 36-24. 4:44 in the third.
First basket took the Yellow Jackets 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
And Clinton to the 1-3-1. Widener's on the back. That means he'll run baseline to baseline, depending on which side of the floor the ball's on. Inside, Widener picks off the pass. Ahead to Carter Holland. He's going to drive the baseline. Couple defenders. Gets in the air. Shot won't go. Tipped up by Russ Hensley and in. Russ for 2. He's now got 8 points. 38-24. Had those 2 3-pointers in the first half. What he and Emerton with 3-pointers made tonight for the Yellow Jackets.
And Gus has one,
and
too.
That's right, Gus Scroggins. Good cross-court passing by Hall. Three-pointer attempt from the right wing won't go. And going to be a push from behind, whistled against the Warriors, foul called. Dylan Jones into the ball game, Zane Widener out.
Yeah, Wayne, check that. Zane was limping a little earlier. Looks like maybe he's kind of shaking that off, but he'll check out for a minute. Dylan Jones in the game. He played in the first half. Lead was 11. Now it's back to 14.
Emberton double team, needs help. Might be close to a 5-second call. And that's the call. 5 seconds. Good defensive stop by the Warriors.
We saw that in the first half one time, that run and jump defense. You cross half court, you got a defender on you, and then a defender leaves his man to go double team. And then the Yellow Jackets did a good job the first half of, you want to throw it where that second defender comes from because somebody's wide open that he left. And that time, Yellow Jackets could not get rid of the ball quick enough.
All inside, in the lane, shot up and good. And a foul, a chance for a three-point play for the Warriors. 38-26, 3:18 to go in the third.
And Gary Johnson the basket. He's got 6 now for the Warriors. He's 0 for 2 tonight at the free throw line. Widener back in quickly as Hall has a chance again to cut the lead to 11.
And the free throw up and in, 38-27. Emberton, Widener back in the ball game. Burgess, Jones, and Hensley. Holland out. Zane, they'll double team midcourt. He's going to whip it down the floor to Burgess, to Hensley in the lane. And Russ is fouled on his shot. Two free throws for Russ Hensley.
Two things happened there. If you're watching at home, Hall made a mistake. They did the run and jump that time, but they jumped Zane before he crossed the half court, which allows you to go backwards. You want to make that trap once they step across half court, use the half court line as an extra defender. Also, they ran straight at him, and as you saw, Widener threw it to the direction that the trap was coming from, and the Yellow Jackets had a man wide open, and Russ was fouled and headed to the line. You always want to make that trap once they cross half court.
And Russ makes them count. 2 free throws. Puts Hensley in double figures for the night. 40-27 is the Yellow Jacket lead. 3:05 to go in the third quarter. Drive the lane, shot up and in by Hall, 40-29.
So that a little bit in the first half, allowing them to enter the ball at the free throw line against the zone. Then they use their speed to get to the basket. No trap this time, straight 1-2-2 zone defense. There's a trap in the corner.
And Brody Emberton's going to be fouled. He tries to get to the baseline. He'll maybe draw a knee defensively from the defender. 5th team foul on 16 foul, for Hall here in the second half. And the Warriors want a timeout. It comes to 2:32 to go in the third. Clinton leading 40-29. We'll take the break. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Well, Little Rock Hall's hanging around. They trail by 16 at the half. They've cut it to 11. 2:32 left here in the third quarter. Yellow Jackets have it.
Dylan Jones inbounds to Zane Widener. He's going to go one-on-one, get inside, spin, a second defender, shoot, miss, get his own rebound. Second shot misses. Rebound to the Warriors. They could get it to single digits this time down the floor. Drive in the lane. Jones defending. Good defense, of course. The ball becomes loose and comes goes up with it. Good job, Dylan Jones. Brody Emberton quickly down the lane. Couple of defenders up and in. Brody Emberton gets on the board for the first time in the second half after those 17 in the first. It's 42-29.
Yeah, Jackets needed that one. Tough shot, too. Brody got it to go and pushed the lead back to 13. And if you notice on the 1-3-1 now, Brody's having to sink down a little lower than normal to try to help cover the high post, which is allowing Hall's guards now to throw the ball across court a lot easier. Shot clock down under 10.
Good defense. Now they get in the lane, a little bit of space, but travel on the way there. Turnover by Hall, back to the Yellow Jackets. Hall drops back, and that looks like a 3-2 zone defense. Wider at the top. Scroggins in the ball game to Burgess down low. Going to get by a defender. He stepped out of bounds, making his move to the basket. Thought he might get whistled for a hook, or is that the call?
Yeah,
no, they're going to get the defender. Is that right?
Yeah, that's already the 17th foul against Hall here in the third quarter. Hall's used 4 of their 5 timeouts, and there already were 17 fouls with 1:24 to go in the third quarter. Clinton's going to shoot a lot of free throws before this one's over.
Burgess gets the first. And the second. 44-29 after the free throws by Dawson Burgess. 1:20 to go in the third.
Clinton 7 of 9 at the free throw line. And now the lead is back to 15.
Burgess in the middle, that 1-3-1 zone defense. Scroggins out on the wing. 3-point shot from the corner. Up, won't go. Widener for the rebound. Turns, keeps it himself. Up the floor. Teammates, defenders in front of him. Brody Emberton, catch and shoot 3 from the corner. Won't go. High off the back of the rim. Hall comes down with it. Racing down the floor. Jones trying to knock it away from behind. He does. Ball's loose in the lane. Now out of bounds. Last touch by the Yellow Jackets.
Good hustle by Dylan Jones coming from behind and knock it away. Hall will have it, but good hustle by Clinton.
.50 seconds in the third quarter. Brody Emberton out. Carter Holland returns. Coach Judson Smith says hands up on that inbounds pass.
Whoa.
Drive the lane. Shot up and in. 44-31.
I think everybody saw that with the officials. Dylan Jones got a forearm and knocked out of bounds.
Play clock, game clock, about a second differential. The Yellow Jackets have the possession. Holland, Hensley, catch and shoot 3 from the corner. Good! Russ Hensley with another 3-point field goal. His third of the ball game. It's 47-31.
13 now for Russ. 3 threes on the night for the big man.
2-point attempt. Good by the Warriors. The horn sounds. The third quarter has come to an end. Clinton leading by 14, 47-33. A final 8 minutes when we return. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Life is better with basketball and with First Security. We have the resources and the know-how to assist with your needs, plus a local team you can count on. So you're making better plays because First Security is making better happen during this season and every season. What's your better? Get there with us. Stop by your local First Security Banking Center or visit us online at fsbank.com today. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
Well, Hall outscored the Jackets by 2 in the third quarter. Jackets still lead at that point by 14, but a Hall dunk on the opening possession of the fourth quarter. They've cut the lead back to 12, and Widener and Emberton check in. Biggs and Scroggins check out. So Jeff Hall still got a ball game here with 7:26 left. It's not over yet.
Clinton has led throughout the contest, but as you said, Warriors scrappy. Brody Emberton
shot.
Count the basket, and he's fouled. Brody Emberton, chance at a three-point play, 49-35.
Wow, what body control to get that one to go in. You knew he was going to draw the foul, and he took a lot of contact and still got the ball to go in the basket. And
20, is that the 21st and 22nd points by Emberton? I think so.
22
here
in the game for Brody, 17 in the first half. Lead back to 15.
Good ball movement, passing by Hall. They'll get a shot just down from the elbow. Free throw line missed. Russ Hensley with the defensive rebound. Widener ahead to Emberton from the corner. His three is up. Won't go. Tipped up in the air by Burgess. Hall comes away with it. Down the floor. Holland defending into the lane. Widener defending. Widener fouls. And 2 free throws upcoming for the Warriors.
Kellyon Harris to the line. He's had a couple dunks here in the second half. He's 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Hall only their 5th and 6th free throw of the night. I mentioned our younger fans will remember Bobby Portis Jr., a Little Rock Hall Warrior. The older fans out there probably remember the long-time high school Hall of Fame, Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame coach Oliver Elders was the coach at Little Rock Hall for years. And, of course, the great Sidney Moncrief, 1978 Final Four Arkansas Razorbacks, All-Star in the NBA with the Milwaukee Bucks. Sidney Moncrief also a Hall High Warrior.
50-36. Widener drives into the lane, loses it, but gets it back. Dishes to Burgess, puts it off the glass, won't go. Dawson with a follow, and up and in. Second time, good for Burgess, 52-36.
And Dawson's got 4 all here in the second half. If you're watching home, if you can keep the ball out of the high post, that allows Brody to play higher on the floor.
3-point field goal, good by Hall. 52-39.
And a foul was called on who? On Hall, number 23. Is that player control or is that 1-and-1? Ball was in the air. Ball was in the air. Foul was away from the basketball.
We did see count the basket. I saw that signal. Now they're talking about where they shoot free throws or where they inbound it.
They're going to say it's an offensive. If it's an offensive foul, you don't shoot. But they're going to say the ball was in the air. No possession for Hall at that point. And Russ Hensley has a chance to answer here with a couple of free throws, or at least a 1-and-1.
Hall trying to get the right players in the right position at the free throw line for Hensley's 1-and-1. It's in the air. No good. Rebound to Hall. Brody Emberton's going to take it away, and he's fouled on his shot attempt. Brody Emberton will go to the free throw line. 2 free throws. That's going to be the 10th team foul for Hall here in the second half. So Clinton's going to be in the bonus. 2 shots for every foul hereafter for the Yellow Jackets. Brody at the line. Clinton leading 52-39. Where he gets the first, 23rd point.
Brody 3 for 3 at the foul. And we mentioned earlier Hall was a 10-time state champion. That's 5th on the all-time list. They were the overall state champions in 1983 and 1984. In 1983, the Clinton Lady Yellow Jackets were in the overall state tournament that year after winning the state championship.
Pass to the high post, knocked away as Emberton and Hensley defending. Russ controls, gets it over to Zane Widener across midcourt. Widener left, right, makes the moves, going to drive, takes it low, takes the defender, spins, shoots, and scores. Zane Widener.
Zane has 10. He's down double figures.
Joins Hensley and Emberton, 55-39.
And that matches the highest halftime score of 16, and the Yellow Jackets almost poked it away.
Bounce pass between the legs goes to Zane Widener. Turnover by the Warriors. As Clinton works it around behind the three-point line. Carter Holland's open for 3, but it's off the rim, won't go. Hensley with a rebound. He's going to turn, take it right back to the basket. Misses, out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors.
Give Hall credit. They're still playing hard. It was a team that was, 2-19 last year. I checked that they were 0-19 last year. They had a reorganization of that school, and they lost a class, and now they've turned it into like a STEM type school, technology, computer science, and so the enrollment. I think they lost about 500 or 600 students from what they used to be in the old days, and now Hall's going to foul on the inbounds play. Emerton will head to the line for 2. But I think they talked about they had actually more kids apply to Hall this past year than they've ever had. So they think maybe Hall may be coming back to life with students coming for the STEM curriculum.
And both free throws, good by Emberton.
Brody hit those last 2 before that. I got him for the first one.
I want to say, yeah. It was. Didn't they have 53 at one point? That would have made it 55, and now 57. As Brody inches towards a 30-point night.
Technical foul on the coach from Hall. He's been quite lively over there most of the night, and the coach's box, for the most part, has been pretty much a suggestion for him on the night. He's been on the floor. He's been out of the box on both ends, and now...
Well, he does, in all fairness, he does not have a seat at the end of the bench. It's filled by players and the assistant coach, so he don't really have anywhere traditional spot to sit there. Maybe it's not his fault. I don't know. First free.
He's fixing to have to find one here.
First free throw good by Emberton. He'll get a second. The biggest lead of the night by the Yellow Jackets. Misses, so the lead is 19, 58-39.
He just told them all to move down.
Hey, give me a seat if I got to sit here. That's the rule, I think, in Arkansas high school basketball. You get a technical, you got to stay seated for the rest of the contest. Emberton misses. Burgess with the offside rebound. His shot's blocked. To follow, misses. Widener's going to drive. Off the glass, misses. Tipped, going out of bounds. Last touch by the Yellow Jackets. 4:43 to go.
And coach finally sits down. Biggest lead of the night for Clinton now. 58-39, 19-point lead. It has been as close as 11 here at 2 different times here in the second half.
Now the Hall senior girls team, they're getting kind of boisterous down across the front couple of rows there. Cheering hit. Brody Emberton on the drive, gets knocked away. Now it's Hall quickly going the other way. 2-on-2, drive hard. Holland blocks it. Carter Holland with the block. And even the Hall girls think that one was a good one by Carter Holland. .4:15 Here in the fourth. On the drive, high in there, shot in the lane, good, 58-41. Widener, right, spins left, picks up his dribble, back to Holland. He's going to get in the lane, dish to Burgess. I don't know if Dawson saw that one coming in time as Carter got inside, kind of dished it low, off the hands, out of bounds.
Got the right idea that time by Carter, but a tough pass to catch through traffic for Dawson there, and it goes out of bounds.
Russ Hensley out, Dylan Jones back in.
Coach Smith probably not going to be happy tonight with a turnover total. He'll be happy with the victory, but probably not satisfied with the turnovers the Yellow Jackets made tonight.
On the drive, get foul called, maybe on the floor. I think that's the call by the official. St. Widener's fourth personal foul, the team's fourth here in the second half. And the Yellow Jackets want a timeout. We'll take it. 3:44 to go. 58-41 is the lead. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Located on Court Street in downtown Clinton and on the internet at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton High School sports.
Hi, I'm Joey Dobbs with State Farm Insurance here in Clinton. We are proud to support Clinton Yellow Jacket sports, and we're here to support you on and off the field. For surprisingly great rates on auto, home, life, and supplemental health insurance, stop by today. We're located just off of Highway 65 before the Little Red River next to H&R Block. Give us a call at 745-6323 or visit our website at calljoeydobbs.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And while we're going, each team scored a basket. Kayleon Harris for Little Rock Hall and Carter Holland's first two of the night for the Yellow Jackets. They trade baskets. Clinton leads 60-43. Only 3 minutes left in this one.
Three-point attempt by the Warriors. Won't go. High off the rim. Burgess tips. Brody Emerton comes down with it. Brody across midcourt. Brody just needs, 9. He just needs 2 more points, maybe to reach the 30-point mark. He's going to spin in the lane. Shot in and out. Won't go. No, he needs 4 more points, I believe, maybe.
29, 17 in the first half. Yeah. 19, 21, 22, 24, 26, 27, yeah.
27, it's 3.
John and Kim Treese walked by. They said, hey, clothes are on sale at the Pottery Shop. I think I can say that because they're baseball, softball sponsors. We'll get them in there. But one of Clinton's very locally owned businesses, the Pottery Shop. Buy something big, John will probably throw it in the truck and take it home for you. Don't tell him I said that.
2:35 remain in the contest. Clinton 60, Hall High 43. And a foul by Ethan Biggs. Team's 6th. Hall will inbound the ball near the end of their bench. His first. Warriors on the drive in the lane. Dawson Burgess takes it away. They get it out to Holland across midcourt. Carter spins, defender there, and they'll take it away from Carter. Down the floor, defense in front. Drive, count the basket, and the foul. Burgess fouls. Upcoming free throw for the Warriors, 60-45. Free throw good, 60-46, under 2 minutes to play. Widener back in the ball game along with Hensley. Brody Emerton whips it to Burgess on the block, and Dawson scores, 62-46.
Nice recognition that time as Emerton saw Burgess on the baseline. Got it to him for an easy layup there.
Pass inside, drive the lane, miss. Hensley with a rebound, outlet to Burgess. And the Yellow Jackets are going to get the victory tonight. Their first meeting with the Warriors. Widener drives. He's fouled to go to the free throw line. We'll see what the final margin's going to be. But as Titus Johnson's going to check in the ball game.
Widener to the line. He's 2 for 4. He's got 10 points on the night. Senior Titus Johnson. Sophomore Liam Hudson. Sophomore Gus Scroggins checking in.
And Gus Scroggins returns with 1:11 to go. Emberton out. Well, he's not going to get a chance to reach the 30-point mark. Going to come up 3 points short, but a fantastic effort again by Brody Emberton.
Well, it'll be a victory for the Yellow Jackets. Probably not one of their most well-played games of the season. They've had some really good games the last 3 or 4 weeks, but it's a win's a win, and the Yellow Jackets now will move on for a huge game on Friday at Pulaski Robinson with sole possession of second place on the line.
Free throw made by Widener. He'll check out of the ball game. 64-46. On the drive, shot up, won't go. Tipped out, Warriors recover. 50 seconds to go. Shot up, a miss. Warriors with the rebound. We'll get another chance, 35 seconds remaining. Pull up near the elbow, free throw line. A miss this time. Clinton's going to get it. Scroggins out to Johnson. They clear. The Dylan Jones. He'll drive out to Ethan Biggs. But Ethan's got a 3 in the ballgame, I believe. Scroggins has a 3. Or am I thinking about Ethan the other night? I don't know if he's got a 3 tonight. Dylan Jones misses. Scroggins for the putback, fouled. He'll go to the free throw line with 4 seconds remaining.
Had one against Heber Springs the other night. Came in. So you were talking about.
I was thinking of Ethan.
Oh,
did he make one? Maybe that was Friday night.
Yep.
Not tonight. Scroggins misses the first.
Yes, 5 points of the night. Those came in the first half.
But he gets the second. 65-46, 4 seconds to go. Hall inbound it. They'll let the clock run, and that will do it. The Clinton Senior Boys 65, the Hall High Warriors 46 here from the arenas as the teams will shake hands, high five across midcourt. The Yellow Jackets Senior Boys get the victory as the band plays on tonight. Looks like the boys will go to midcourt, gather together for a post-game prayer. We'll step away here for a moment. When we return, we'll give you the final numbers, and we'll name the first Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace. Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for more than 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. Our board-certified interventional cardiologists, specialized team, and innovative cardiovascular technology are here to provide the comprehensive care you deserve when you need it most. So when you're facing a heart emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Tonight's basketball game is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket basketball boosters, by Arkansas Mountain Realty, by PEH Supply, by TLC Bookkeeping, by Dr. Jamie Beavers Dental, by Ingram Tire, by the Western Sizzlin', by Clinton Drug, and by Main Street Floors. These fine sponsors bring you tonight's game.
And back here at Yellow Jacket Arena, it's another sweep for the Yellow Jackets as they beat Little Rock Hall tonight in two ball games. The girls win by a score of 63-28, and the boys just moments ago win by a score of 65-46. So another sweep in conference play for Clinton. And we'll head to Pulaski Robinson on Friday night for a big showdown in boys as second place is on the line Friday night between Clinton and Pulaski Robinson. But tonight, Yellow Jackets get the sweep. The Yellow Jackets led 20-9 at the end of the first quarter. Came out, shot the ball extremely well. Then went kind of cold in the second quarter. Went into halftime with a 35-19 lead. And then the second half, really just never was able to pull away. They had Hall cut the lead to 11 points twice in the second half, but finally the Clinton was able to put them away. They had 47-33 heading into the final quarter, and they ended up winning by 19, 65-46. Scoring for Little Rock Hall, Kellyanne Harris had 12 points on the night. Landon Hill with 4. Jaden Slaughter with 4 points. Vance Cunningham with 2. Gary Johnson had 7. Rockman with 2. McCrory with a 3-point basket. And the scoring tonight for the Hall Warriors. For the Yellow Jackets, Carter Holland with 2 points on the night. Dawson Burgess with 6 points on the night. Gus Scroggins with 6. Russ Hensley with 13. 6 in the first half on a couple of three-point baskets. 7 in the second half. Zane Widener finishes his night with 12 points. And the leading scorer on the night for the Yellow Jackets, the senior, the 6'3 senior, Brody Emerton, with 27 points on the night. The Yellow Jackets didn't shoot very well from the field in the second half, but they sure did at the free throw line as they finished the night 16 of 20 at the free throw line. That's 80%. So a good night at the line to hold Hall at bay in that second half. Yellow Jackets are now 14-7 on the year, 7-1 in conference play, and that closes the first half of conference play. And the Yellow Jackets are in second place all alone, 1 game behind Little Rock Christian and 1 game ahead of Pulaski Robinson. And those two teams meet Friday night in West Little Rock. Hall High, the Yellow Jackets have now won 7 of 8 and 9 of their last 11 games. In fact, their last loss, Jeff Hall, was to the number 1 team in Class 3A, the Bergman Panthers, on a last-second shot up at Harrison the week after Christmas. And remember, this Yellow Jacket team, which is now 14-7, started the year 0-4. Little Rock Hall Warriors are now 7-13 on the season, and they now drop to 4-4 in conference play. So they are 3 games out of second play, 4 games out of first, 3 games out of second behind Clinton, and 2 games now behind Pulaski Robinson. Next game up, as we said, Friday night, the Yellow Jackets travel to West Little Rock to take on Pulaski Robinson. If you can't make it down, you can hear and see all the action here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network and KHPQ. Little business here as we talk about the First Arkansas Bank and Trust Player of the Game.
Yeah, again, thanks to our title sponsor again this season, stopping their branch in the Northside Shopping Center. Tell them you enjoy listening to Yellow Jacket basketball, watching the live stream, and see what they can do for you. Banking products, financial services, that's First Arkansas Bank and Trust. How about tonight? Maybe let's give an honorable mention to Russ Hensley. Another good offensive night. 3 3-pointers, a couple of 2s. He goes into double figures, does a good job, always does a good job on the defensive boards for Clinton. Strong, but boy, it's hard to deny Brody Emberton. Again, he almost equaled the entirety of the Hall High School scoring in the first half himself when he had 17 points. Hall only had 19, and he finishes well in the second half, knocks down those free throws late in the ball game. The game never really in question, but Coach Judson Smith had to keep his guys in there throughout the ball game, and Brody's going to finish up just 3 points shy of 30 tonight, 27 total. So good offensively, so good defensively at the top of that 1-3-1 zone defense. Some teams they just are unable to attack that 1-3-1 zone with him at the top of that, and just makes it so difficult.
Yeah, we saw his full assortment tonight as he scored inside early in the ball game. We saw him hit a couple of 3-pointers, and he goes 7 out of 8 at the free throw line. So a total night for the senior Brody Emerton, our First Arkansas Bank and Trust Player of the Game. Remember, Thursday night, the Junior Jackets travel to Heber Springs with the Junior Girls Conference Championship possibly on the line Thursday night. So you want to make it across the lake and watch that as the Yellow Jackets and the Panthers hook up again on Thursday night. Our next broadcast is Friday as the Yellow Jackets travel to Little Rock to take on Pulaski Robinson. Tip-off at 6 o'clock for the girls' game, followed by